We are here in Rods at Han. Actually, is there an inn? There's no actual inn here in Rods at Han. I was going to run through a couple of the past cutscenes to get us caught up with the story. I'll just do what I can from memory here then. After we essentially saved the world from from Emmett Selk, and then basically the last of the Ashians, and then the bird girl whose name I can't remember all of a sudden, and her desire to end it all because all she had seen throughout the galaxy was death and destruction. So she was going to end ours. We kind of stopped her. Then we decided to go into the 13th world. Remember, this is a source world, and there's 14 copies, as it were, or 13 copies, so there's 14 total. And the 13th had actually been darkness, but it had been essentially destroyed and devoid of sentient life. So all that remained there was void creatures. And we're going in to try to find this dragon's Varshan's the human version. But we're going to try to rescue the dragon's sister. Let me go ahead and get the game music back on. And before we do anything else, nice outfit. That's not your standard chocobo outfit. Fat chocobo head, yeah. It's a chicken suit. So it's just a chicken suit with a chocobo head on it. On reindeer gloves, okay. Emperor's new breeches. Probably number 2. Okay, but the boots wouldn't show. So the breeches and the boots are probably from a different outfit, just already glamored that way. A chicken suit rather than the chocobo outfit. Okay. And has a delivery Moogle minion. But I need to do something here real quick before we go and do anything else. Let's just get him repositioned a bit. Oh, where'd you go, Bullpup? Come here. Hey, Delphic, how you doing? Where'd my puppy go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. No, it's... Gotta pet the puppers. Gotta pet the puppers. Oh, that's lots of fun there. What are we doing today? You're doing Dark Souls. Okay. So, you started over. Seems to be a common thing with Dark Souls, is starting over every now and then. Okay, oh yeah, the girl we rescued from... I forgot about the... I was just going over the stories so far in the main story quests. Now that this update dropped yesterday, or Tuesday. Got through Taurus Demon and the Gargoyles. Okay, oh, the Gargoyles, they're tough ones that are up on a roof, aren't they? They're a particularly nasty spot to get through. Oh, Tesselhoof. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. To the dragon. Oh, nice. So the Drake Sword, I can guess would be a good heavy-duty weapon. Yeah, Zero's the girl that we essentially rescued from the void. You will recall that in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Y'shtoller's suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Okay, yep. Excellent. I shall inform Y'shtoller and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuji and Kama. It seems she has gone partial to the view of the city it affords. It's a mini Cerberus? Yeah, the Cerber pup. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us get her here. I do not believe I have that minion. I have the little bulldog there, the bull pup. The Cerber pup belongs to somebody else. This person here, this dancer. So let's go speak to Zero. I mean, I have a fair amount of minions. I just don't have that one in particular. Actually, since I'm running around as my summoner, let's go ahead and pull out the book. Yeah, they've got a ton of minions. Many of them cute, some of them a little creepy. Oh, she's up there. So I gotta remember how to get up to... Yeah, there we go. I did pick up a new mount, which I can't show here. It's a dragon. When you're doing one of the Beast Tribe quests, I think I'm going nowhere near where I want to be. Okay, so turn around in here. It's almost as bad as Old when it comes to confusing locations and such. But one of the Beast Tribe quests is with a little dragon in Ishgard. I think that's not what I want. That's just up where I just was. I think that actually is what I want, though. Yeah. But this dragon is who you're interfacing with and doing the crafting for the Beast Tribe quests. And when you max out his friendship, he actually gets a bit bigger, and then he becomes a mount for you. So I got that mount, unlocked it yesterday, and here's Zero. I need to see if I don't think the patch notes for 6.3 included the new quests for the relic weapon. I'll double check since this is where that heads.
Carefree.
Yeah, we're all not trying to eat each other here.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness. And how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant.
Plus, we just survived the literal end of days So,
Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death.
only hunger.
Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die.
That's encouraging.
It would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-centered heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Because we were a challenge to him. He liked hunting, and we were the ultimate prey for him.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
Yeah, we're going back to the void.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Of course, this is going to be a handful of talking quests before we do anything. Let's make another Manderville. Okay, yeah, it's making another Manderville weapon. But it's not doing anything for upgrading it. So... after stream, I'll look through the patch notes again, just to make sure, because I really want to upgrade my Manderville weapons. As it is, they're a hair lower than the best weapon I've got, but they came out later, so I know there's a way to upgrade them.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Me, Estinian, Zero, and Yshtola.
What is it?
A Durgan? And that's not our friendly dragon that runs the country.
He's calling.
Or is it? Okay, it's hard for me to tell some of them apart.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdair.
That's his sister.
I thought she was in the void. As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Now this body is inhabited by a piece of the spirit of that dragon, so that he could walk amongst the residents of his country, of his region, without scaring them.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any.
Okay.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
Yep.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you in your search.
Ooh, a nope.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Okay. I think I can handle that with a simple teleport.
Need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Double check which weapon I've got equipped. Gods revel, lands tremble. Which I know the Olympus style area has had new dungeons opened up to it. So once we complete these main story quests, we'll go play in those. Let's see, I wanted to... Yeah, Lunar Envoy's Grimoire. I do still have the... Where's the books? The Manderville Index, yep. See, it loses me 10 vitality and 9 intelligence, which at this level isn't a big, huge hit, but it's enough. By all accounts, as Ashdaya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let us make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Okay. Oh, you're gonna teleport me automatically? That'll save me some gil. I'll take that. Dun, dun, dun. So now we're in Garlemald, in Tertium, which is basically an underground base where a number of the Garlemald army was waiting. Okay. Just want to make sure I had attuned to that Aetheryte. I couldn't remember or not. When I first got here, you couldn't.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Alphano! In his winter wear, and Alice.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Yeah, because we did kind of eliminate all the Garlean leadership when we were here before. So I can understand a little bit of reluctance. Sounds like quite the undertaking.
Indeed, it has not been easy. But we've been able to make progress thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company besides?
That's right, because they haven't met Zero yet.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Well, the 13th is closer to home than the edge of existence.
But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Nope. That's why I've been waiting for this patch to come out.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
I thought you were busy. You know, rebuilding a whole country and all that. Rebuilding a whole empire and all that.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
So she was not exactly a willing partner of his.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand.
Yes, Varshan.
As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Garlemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of
Let's
fact,
see.
we may have.
Alphino knows something.
In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of void sent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
So the guy that would come through a bigger portal.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered.
The Reaper.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
I'm running around as a summoner right now, but I do have Reaper leveled up.
Small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void,
Then it is likely the same party is responsible.
You know what? It suddenly just occurred to me. I can't help but wonder if I hadn't maxed out Reaper at 90, would he have said that line about me having mastered that Garlemald art?
Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
We must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
So we come far to the north, now we gotta hitch east.
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
too much
Well,
ground
I'm
to
out.
cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
Can't walk, can't fly, I'm
There's
out.
one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okay. Is this gonna be another automatic teleport? Or actually, from here we could probably even automatically walk. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mount up, but I'm gonna mount on my new mount. El Tau. See this guy? He's got a hammer in one hand. He's got an armband on the other. He's got some tools and equipment in a pouch there for culinarian and probably goldsmith or armorer or blacksmith. So this is a crafting dragon that we helped teach a number of crafting skills. So he decided to become a mount for us. So what I'm going to do while we're in flight, might drop a couple of frames while I do this, but let me see here. Yeah, the Cerber Pup. I don't know why. First time I open up Firefox in a day, it always takes forever to do anything. Let's see. Oh, there he is. There's the dude we gotta talk to. Oh, Tesselhoof, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew, as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Never noticed the stitches across the back of my coat there before. Apologies if we interrupt, Julius. But there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Voidsent and took to battle with beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who is it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by the Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land, and I have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulean Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Where's Sid? Call Sid. Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting Cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. Call Sid. It's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountains? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alisay, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. So be it. Yeah, that nod wasn't just a simple yeah, That nod was a definitive so be it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's Alisay right there.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Because it makes their lives better, and should she ever need a favor, they're more likely to help her.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, that too.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
She gained a sense of joy and happiness from it all.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Not just survive, but thrive. You coming? Again, if I hadn't level capped Reaper, would they have made mentions in that last cutscene about me having mastered the Reaper art? We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. The Spirited Engineer. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alice. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you were to ride the mammoth. The what? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far, so good, Tasselhoof. Let's be on our way. That's a green that really pops against the white snow of this place. Okay. The Cerber Pup minion. Those Sky Builder scripts. Okay. Sky Builder scripts. I know this is cutting things out. It's the okay, botanist, fisher, and miner restoration phase. Okay. I think it's something I need to work on unlocking in Ishgard. Okay. Let things smooth out and settle a little bit. Some websites, they're just so bloated with ad videos and this and that and thousands of cookies that have no reason to be there that I can't leave them up. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft? I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? We have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Let's all head over to the Mammoth and assess what needs fixin'. Still say we needed to call Sid. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us? How about you, Zero? Yup. I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. I want to go help fix the mammoth! Oh, Alphino has been added to the Alice has been added to the Unending Codex. Guardian Empire has been added to the Unending Codex. Magitech has been added to the Unending Codex. So I want to check again. Let's see, control settings. Ooh. There we go. Oh, give me some Pinolo tomato salad. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Tasselhoof, looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblon Rime, shall we? Do we actually get to fight something now? Dun, 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 dun. You're making a lot of noise. Be quiet. Void scent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. I said you're being noisy. Be quiet. Wonder if I'm going to encounter any void scent at that ominous dark black smoking spot there. What, I mean, if you insist. Is that because I was yelling at your cousin over there for being too loud? Is that why you came after me? 8 levels below me? Gee, that was difficult. Oh, they're still here. Okay, never mind. Anybody else? Okay. Not going to be a fight at this one. It's nice and happy, bright shiny, not dark shiny. So, not going to be any fighting at this one. But I did see another dark shiny over there. Ooh, big scary spider lady. Anybody else? Oh, no more? Me and my gorilla will just get out of here then. Oh. And Alice took out her own spider lady. Poof.
All finished, are we? Good.
A little cold there, Alice.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
Nope.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security.
So what are you gonna do? Thaw out the whole land by yourself?
Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just try not to overdo it, eh? Won't do anybody any good.
Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
I just think you're so used to pushing those limits.
Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
I mean, Xenos was a bit of a douchebag.
Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Sort of.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Like I said, sort of.
No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
I just barely met.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. We stayed, listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
Like I said, just a cooperative pact. But she doesn't have a.
I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry?
She doesn't have a frame of reference for a lot of what's going on too, as far as interpersonal relationships. Her whole life has been hunt or be hunted.
Considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Running low on ether, aka hungry.
Azim Step style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling. It's like the kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
I want dumplings now.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the gem-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, alright?
Oh, it's steaming. Oh. She's gonna it all over the place.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
So I think the main thing she's only really eaten is an apple. Like, whoa.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
Like I said, she has no frame of reference for any of this.
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
He likes her.
No
Well,
problem.
she is helping him and his people too, though.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino, Alize.
Uh-oh. Guard running in, calling out names, never a good thing. Okay. I wanted the tomato salad. Dun, 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 dun. Jadoon platoon on the moon. I'm gonna get some materia options on this one. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Void Centaur are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. Let's do this. What? But Ystrola and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, but I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go find Ystrola and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Dun dun dun. Okay. Ah. A duty. Tertium will be fine. Euless and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Tasselhoof? Playing sequence is recommend you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Required to participate in battle, yada yada yada. Proceed. Waiting for her head to snap up as she senses something.
Report. Lost contact. When? void scent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once.
They lost contact.
Transporting supplies
Yeah.
has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
Yes.
If it was void scent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Are you gonna go help or not?
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Like how she justifies that.
I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with void scent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Of course, that would vary quite a bit on what your definition of doing something stupid is. Now, Reapers summon a Void Scent avatar. Since she is Void Scent, is she her own avatar?
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Nice. Oh, do we play as her? Are we gonna fight as Zero? That's okay. Second here. Jumping attack potency of 150. This whole combo. Okay. Yeah.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Okay, down to 1. Dang it. Okay. I think I got a better idea of what she's got going on. She doesn't have your standard Void Scent or standard Reaper moves and abilities. I'm gonna go normal. Gonna run it normal a couple of times. Skip the cutscenes. Get right to the fight. Okay.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More. Still more.
Okay, he's the one with the... Okay. I'd love for my bloodbath to be ready now. Be kind of handy for some healing. Okay, that blackout hurts.
Not good.
I'm trying to avoid the Sinister Spheres this time. Because they do damage.
I can't.
But they do... Okay. They do more damage if you're not close to them. Which kind of seems backwards, but... I think I lasted long enough. Oh boy. That's a big dude.
Is this it then?
Nope. Somebody else is about to show up. Is it going to be Euless?
That time.
Flashback.
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Before the manipulations of the Ashians completely destroyed your world.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're a jackass.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
That's an interesting little power. I knew she could turn the void scent into those crystals. I didn't know they could be used for something like that during the war. You know, long before we met her. Ouch.
And now we can get back to our business.
Wine and women. Taken as you want. That's just kind of rude.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
And now she finds herself in a similar situation today in Garlemald.
The same mistakes. The same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
Brought friends. Had help with you. Aww. I didn't get to fight him as me.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
And here we are.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together. I like the look of that book. I mean, that's not just your typical wizard's tome. It's got a whole lot more going on.
All right. it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
And the dude's just sitting there. Kind of reminds me of L from Death Note. With the hunch and the meh attitude. Okay. Well, let's do this. I need a target that I can hurt.
My strength is spent. I'm getting away.
Chin up! We'll get through this together.
Split up!
Stay sharp.
Everyone all right? Together.
Okay, and Alphino's going to throw up a nice little shield for us. Resistance is futile. What are you, the Borg now? Okay, good job, Zero. I'll just attack a lot of things until she has her concentration done. Got him. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. So we had to fight one through it as Zero, and then alongside Alphino and Alice as ourselves.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Lewis to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
He likes her. People of Garlemald, thank you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Sorry, just checking.
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
Planet Comic-Con that I go to
I think so.
each year, I volunteer at each year, is still making announcements as far as who's coming. So, had to check that real quick. They announced Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner the other day.
Zero,
So,
are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
she used up a lot of ether in that big attack.
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
That stuff looked good, too. Looked like a Sloppy Joe, but encapsulated completely. So a not Sloppy Joe? Is that what it would be? Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those voids sent on her own. Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Gee, I wonder who you're hinting at. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Alrighty, what do we want here? Piety, tenacity, skill speed, spell speed. Relief is writ plain on Alphino's face. As Elisee said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Where is the designated location? Which is like right here somewhere, right there. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Wait. Apologies for the delays. I finished replenishing my aether. Full glad I managed to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not least of all. Yep. How fared you? Better than I did by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void sent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alice, Tasselhoof, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void sent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby, meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis, as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vertra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean Ingens? Cerulia Ingens. That's what it is. Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. Alice likes being offensive. Or on the offensive, anyway. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. What? I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid in the snow. Hi, Mary. How you doing today? I do not understand it, but I wish to. To that end, I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. What you up to this morning? Almost this afternoon. I would also like to join you in tracing the void sent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Evil white stuff in your yard? Well, we managed to avoid God's dandruff for the day, at least. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void sent are coming from and see that they stop. They were actually expecting a dusting or God's dandruff. We were expecting a dusting or something like that here last night, but there was a mist when I got home from work. That was about it. Barely even a drizzle at work. So... I'm just gonna say Euless likes Zero. Not sure how Zero's gonna act on that, but you called it evil white stuff, so I can call it God's dandruff. Alright, wrong way. So how's my gear looking? Oh, gear's fine. Might have heard that term somewhere. I just don't remember. I just don't know if I heard it somewhere or if I just kind of came up with it. But it fits. So we're off to find the... Oh, just edge of the map here. Off to visit the King of the Mountain. Cerulia Ingens. It's where they ingest the Cerulean. Pretty much powered their entire magitech and technologies. And a couple other people here on the same quest I am. Oh, thunderstorm. So you're saying it was thunder snowing? There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Vorshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. Because I've heard of thunder snows, I've never actually seen one. And actually, I got my Thunder Kittens shirt on, too. You're too kind, thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Thunder Kittens, yep. Because they're tiny little kittens. They're not the full-grown Thunder Cats. So it's just the Thunder Kittens. Lapis Manalis, now accessible. Okay. So, whole new dungeon to queue up for. Oh, with a party of other players, of course. Registered, complete. So now, to figure out what to do, whilst waiting, let's see, what to do. What are the fate levels around here? 82. My Dragoon is 86. Well, never mind. Let's go back to Summoner. Said less than 5 minutes. That was a lot less than 5 minutes than I was expecting. Just let the party chat know this is my first time here. Ilsabar, Lapis Manalis. Looks a lot like some of the Ishgard areas, too, with all the snow and white. Speaking of evil white stuff and God's dandruff. And somebody is seriously underdressed for this area. Yeah, our tank, not exactly the best dressed for this area. Well, there we go. Whoop, don't want to be there. Oh, first batch is done. Winds of Winter. Why do I think that's going to be a cold attack? Okay. More evil whites. Yeah, whole region, whole country of evil white. Oh, look at the icicles going sideways off the pillars too. Make sure. Yep. Make sure it's somewhat close to the, yeah, it won't go there. Honestly, I mean, the timing is interesting. Because this world came out, you know, in an expansion a while back. But I can't help but notice parallels between this area and the Ukraine. Except the tyrant that invaded the area actually was from this area. But war ravaged by a tyrant trying to create and develop an empire. The rumbling in the distance draws closer. Why am I not encouraged by that? Whoa! Okay, stampedes. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Don't want to be... Can you give me like 2 seconds to get up before you kill me again? Hey. Okay, where's the hell is this rumbling coming from this time? Oh, it's back there. That's why move where the rumbling's coming from? I could not see through the trees where the rumbling was coming from. Okay. I'm grabbing some loot. Healing, never mind. So two of us here, this is our first time being here. Okay. Ooh, Manal's wristband of casting. 610 to 605. It's actually be a downgrade. Gotta keep moving on your toes. Even as you rock slamming all the enemies. That I think I'll go ahead and greed, because I don't know if my like my other jobs have the best of gear. Oh, that's a nasty attack. Oh, now come on. Okay, so there's a spot there where the healer needed to Asuna us all. Of course, as summoner, I don't have an Asuna. Lar. So yeah, a region here named after one of my favorite digital artists. Somebody's reading the notes and things. Okay, just gonna wait for the healer to get here. I still say you're underdressed, Domitian Dominus. Okay, I got that attack figured out. And you thought you were gonna get me that reverse one, didn't you? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Ah. Okay. Pass on the healing. Agreed on the aiming. Well, I don't think our dancer could get the aiming gear. Yeah, our dancer can get the aiming gear. Dancer is a ranged physical. Wait for me on my little legs. Oh, there's going to be an attack there. Slaying, I'm gonna go ahead and greed that. Boom and a boom. Oh, cutscene, here we are, final boss already. Oh, I got something. A dark, we'll call that an eye. That's a big dude. Okay. The Drowned King.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourself. I bring on all to bear.
Do we want to catch these? Nope. Whoa. Great, attack seek, attack line. Oof. He just tried to flood us. That didn't work out too well for him. Okay. Managed to find a safe spot that time.
Why are you still alive?
Got him. I only managed to die a couple of times in there too. So I'll take it. Nice boots on our tank too. I didn't see those earlier. Quite the variety of outfits, I'll say that. Let's see. Trousers of Casting. Be lower level than what I've got now. So I'll pass on them. Commendation to the dance. No, commendation to the Dark Knight. Now we're a cutscene.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo.
Cagnazzo. Oh.
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
Those are some heavy-duty pecs he's got going on there, isn't it?
I dare say what you felt was this.
Her eye.
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from
Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him.
Well, you're the third one of his generals that we've now taken out.
See the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
Well, we've eliminated another obstacle in our path, even though we have no further information. Is he going to get it? It's going to poof? Or no, he actually gets to keep his sister's eyeball. And the portal closes.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
Aww.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
Okay.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Some that may have come through before the gate got closed. Makes sense.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
And Yashal's thinking face. So we have discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal. Let's see, using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. Thank you for the hello there, Rajhug. How you doing today? And if you're fine just lurking, that's acceptable. That's fine too. I want to thank you for the follow anyway. And looks like Buddy's a little bit behind there for some reason. Glad it's a great day. In theory, similar feats should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of aether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its aether is indeed greatly diminished. In Tasselhoff's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ajdaya's aether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate. Does not bode well for Ajdaya's continued health. So do you like Final Fantasy XIV much, Raj, or are you just hanging out and seeing what's live? Does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ajdaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cognaccio's part in it that he had finished. I know I messed up the pronunciation of his name there. You're a WoW player? Well, I mean, and wanting to watch it more than play, that's fine. Yeah, this is the patch that just dropped to Tuesday. 6.3. This is the main story content that came out with that patch. So, and there's a fair amount of games I like to watch more than play, but this is the deep variety of stories in this game really is what keeps me playing it. Not just the main story quests, but the stories of all the jobs too. Which I'll probably be finishing up my Dragoon series here soon. Between patch updates, when there's no new main story stuff, I've been leveling up Dragoon and focusing on the story of the job quests for Dragoon there. Oh, Ajdaia, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of aether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vertra. I appreciate you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You're all right. In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alice back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Oh, I can't fly in here, dang it. Yeah, WoW has had a little bit of a resurgence amongst the streamers that I watch. I don't know if it's had a broader one lately or not. Oh. Dragonflight is good. You like it? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They did just come out with that too. That's probably the causing the bit of a resurgence with it. Voice? Oh no. So see, we gotta get voice acting, or do I have to do it? I don't see Vertera with you. Is everything all right? Lord of the Rings. I've played a couple of one of the PS2 PS2 or 3 games on it. I've not played it online. No. He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the Ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. With Zero's help, of course. Thank you, Asinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Yustola mind helping us with our search, then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. So before I go looking for the ceruleum, I'm going to step away for just a moment and grab myself some water. Don't expect to be gone long enough to warrant a BRB screen. But I will BRB. Okay. So it took a little bit longer than expected. Went to get the water, and wife wanted a quick momentary snuggle. I'm never going to give up a snuggle with the wife, so. So I hit the direction button. Less container, more sieve. A whole poked barrel. I'm guessing that's probably not going to be any better. Sturdy barrel. That one should work. Container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. And just as near as I can tell, just from other missions, other areas, and other things, ceruleum roughly is the equivalent of gasoline. One of the early missions, you're actually detonating a couple of pipes so they contaminate the ceruleum that is being used to power the base that you're going to. The base that you're invading. It's maybe not exactly like gasoline, but it is a fuel source. Because they use it for powering the heaters around here, too. Yeah, that's one of the big Alliance runs. Is you're going along and you're needing to take out. That one has been filled. You should hurry back and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Basically, there's a shield protecting this base. You've got to take out the 3 components projecting that shield. You're not going to let me fly here, are you? And one of them you take out by ruining its power source. By corrupting the ceruleum flowing into it. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Oh. Yeah, we'll stand here with Estinian. Down to sea. And my carbuncle there. Yeah, those sideways icicles on those poles. Oh, here they come. Still no Vertra, though.
Is Ritra not back yet?
There he is. One of his eyes is going to be yellow. I know it.
Are you all right? I am. As distressing as this.
Oh, no, maybe not. Okay.
The eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
I mean, I know it's for a dragon. That's still a big
I
eye.
never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
I'm gonna go get Ian. He says I'm feeling well.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
And Ystola's silver eyes.
The eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
I don't stream every day. I do this on Thursdays.
We'd love to take part in the next foray. We can't abandon our efforts here.
Saturdays I do. I've been doing a Minecraft mod pack with Lord Thorin. We've been doing Stone Block 3. Sundays I do a variety of games. Right now I'm doing Shadows over Loathing. I do a lot of story-based games. Tuesdays I've actually been experimenting over on YouTube, or YouTube as most people call it. I'm going to start the one of the Nier games, which actually this has a dungeon from.
Indeed. We'll need to keep
So,
close watch.
but yeah, Saturdays and Sundays are more in the afternoon. I do Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning because I go to work in the afternoon.
Though should it prove safe to
So.
do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
I'd like to go full-time streaming every day. It's just not financially feasible to do so right now.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
Excuse me.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another.
But even when I'm not live, I'm,
Anyone more qualified to keep them
I
safe.
check on my Discord periodically. So you can usually find me
True.
lurking here and there.
I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
Okay. I like that waterfall. I like the frozen waterfalls. They've got something about frozen waterfalls has always just kind of made me smile. Actually, I've got some stuff on YouTube. I just finished a Minecraft mod pack of called Heavens of Sorcery. Also, the person I'm doing the Stone Block 3 on Saturdays, we did Raft together for a while. Those videos are going up Mondays and Wednesdays over on YouTube. So, I haven't started it's still an experiment, because I'm, basically I'm playing with the algorithm over there still a little bit. Because you've got to do that a lot more. I got to figure out what do I want to do for shorts to pick up some more traffic. But like this actually will be going up over there, next Friday. But no, the Nier game that I'm starting this upcoming Tuesday, because I haven't played it yet. Because I just finished Heavens of Sorcery. And when this goes up next Friday, this will go up straight recording. It's not going to be edited or anything. That's what I need to sit down and do some more of for the YouTube post, is find some decent editing software. And actually, I need to upgrade my video card so it doesn't take a week and a half to render a video. So saying farewell to Alphino and Alice. Till next time. Ceruleum, the Unending Codex. Actually, where is the Unending Codex exactly? That's not what I wanted. Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you for checking them out. I mean, that's... Okay, that's my adventurer plate. Where does the Unending Codex end exactly? Actually, I think actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, the Unending Codex is probably in my inn rooms. It's not here. Oh no, there it is right there, on Unending Codex. So a lot of this got added when Unending Codex first got introduced recently. So Ceruleum got an award with the Corvosi for control of the warm and fertile lands south of Ilsabard's Central Mountains, eventually defeated and driven into the northern wastes. Possible only at certain times. Yeah, there's one benefit to the Phrygian land. Its vast deposits of ceruleum. This deep blue liquid burned as well as oil and kept the hearth warm during the long, dark times of the year. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got some food options. So I think I might go with the silver pieces. Am I right in assuming we are to return to the void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes. But first we should return to Razatan to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at the Magaduta. Alrighty. So let us teleport to Razatan. Yeah, because I mean the VODs here on Twitch only last for so long, so I make highlights of the VODs and then later upload them over to YouTube. So tomorrow I will be setting this up to go live next Friday, and I add an extra week just to get, you know, make sure I'm out well outside the 24-hour exclusive
Then let us depart
the
for
Twitch
Alpha
likes.
Dara's legacy.
Oh, that's not good. I think that's coming from the void gate that we've already got.
What was that?
That was a big boom.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
At least it didn't turn the whole sky red. We've done that once already. I'm getting short. I think my camera shifted. There we go.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
Oh,
What has happened?
is the sea boiling alive there?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
Going to the north, oh boy.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you.
If you're running away, go ahead and keep running away. That's fine.
Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
Nope.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
We shut their gate, they're shutting ours.
I would ascertain the situation of the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
But they know Vertra and his dragon form. I'll see to the fiend.
You are right. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties.
Sorry, just trying to get comfy in the chair here.
Is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
I like his sword.
Very well.
Not just the design of the blade, but the turquoise blue on the handle too.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends. May the sisters guide your steps.
So we've in the whole story arc of this so far, we've taken out 3 of the 4 generals for Lord Golbert, who is commanding a large area in the Void. So is this fiend the 4th? We know that the fiend was headed north. It still leaves a lot of ground for us for you to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? Oh, people who may have seen something. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then? The alchemists. The great work and the encampment at the Hamsa hatchery? If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well. I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. No, you know what? I don't want that. Where is there? I mean, if we're going airship, we're going speedy airship in style here. My little airship pod. Dun, 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 dun. Sure, just a little bit out of range of anywhere I could easily teleport to as well. Trying to think of which job do I want to unlock. Since I've just about got Dragoon level capped, I'm going to get him level capped and then get the Manderville weapon for him. But I'm wondering which job do I want to do next after that. These are the crafting and gathering jobs. Do I want to do Samurai? Do I want to do Dancer or Red Mage? Or do I want to go ahead and level up, finish leveling one of the healing jobs? I'm tempted to go Dancer, but Dancer, Red Mage, and Samurai would all have shorter storylines to them because you start them at a higher level. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Baflau remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kaja. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Saw the light over at the Baflau remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. Will do. Nabdeen, I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Baflau remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? Just let them know what I know. A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kajgal. By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner, never mind, there's no time to waste. I said to go for the silver pieces. Oh, you're on a mount, okay. You're a lala like me. I saw the tail of the mount, and I thought it was a skirt for a second there. I was going to see what gear they're wearing. Oh, I'm wearing the Manderville set. Confound it. We were so concerned with the explosion we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. So way to the top of the Kaja. What? You mean to go there to investigate? Well, yeah, that's kind of what I do. Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself, as you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The Gaianskal grounds are situated at the base of the Kaja. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Kettner, for instance. He has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. It's pouring rain and you're fanning yourself like you're hot and sweaty. But it's nighttime and pouring rain. You went to climb Kajal. You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Sramul. He climbs like a langur. Might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. And if the music were so intense and it wasn't an on-edge situation, I'd go ahead and play him in some triple triad. I reached the top of Kajal. To what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. Who said I'm sane? But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Proceeds to Kaja. I've been adding an L to the end of that without there actually being one there. We've gone from nighttime and dreary rainy to daytime and clear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Oh boy.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void.
So they destroyed our gateway in.
And Ashdaya's eye were a diversion.
Yep.
A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
So I wondered, because of that vault, I think that's a place I can still enter that. I could. I wonder if I still can. Oh, that's encouraging. That's nice and creepy. Kuja? Is this the...
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
He reminds me a lot of the big boss from Final Fantasy XIV. One of Golbez's champions, I presume. Okay, maybe not, because the face is quite a bit different. But the rest of his look and his color palette.
Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Okay.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit, I remain a man. A prisoner of the past.
I'm noticing the different legs and feet, too.
Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled.
How much progress has he made towards that dream?
Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon.
We seek the dragon to help her brother.
But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
Yeah, I kill you.
At the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
So this is going to be a full dungeon? Is this just going to be a trial? Or a raid? And that would be why some people saw a fiend and some people just saw a fireball? Mount Ordeals now accessible. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at a trial. A trial! Okay, now again saying less than 5 minutes. Wait. So, I am a summoner. Right now I'm a summoner. I do have, like I was showing earlier, I have Monk, Rogue, Reaper, Black Mage, Summoner, Machinist, and Bard all level capped. And Dragoon's what I've been running between patches. So I'll have Dragoon capped soon. The gear I'm wearing, it is glamored. But yeah, I'm level 90 summoner. So let's see. Yeah, when you not only when you first start, you pick which job you want to do. If you don't like it, once you reach like level 15, you can just start switching between jobs. Like right now, if I wanted to go do something as a black mage, I don't know, they look similar because I've got the gear glamored the same way. Now I'm a black mage. Or if I wanted to go do something as... Well, I picked up some gear that I thought might be good for my bard. So I can switch over to my bard. Oh no, I queued for it. I didn't actually get it. But let's see. Reaper. No, not character. Inventory. So let's see. Yeah. The Trojan Ring of Slaying. I picked up this Manalis Ring of Slaying. 580, okay. Which is an improvement over the rings that I've got. That's a 580, 590, yeah. So, yeah, you can... Now, like, if you're in the middle of a dungeon run... Obviously, you can't switch. When you start a dungeon as summoner, you're going to finish the dungeon as summoner. But yeah, I'm out here doing something. I want to go run this fate over here as a Dragoon, which I really don't have enough time to finish that one. There's a fate that's right down here. Oh. But because I queued up for that dungeon as summoner, now that the queue is popped, I have to go in it as summoner. I'm there. Where's my... Let's see, which side is this side? This is my... Oh... This is that dungeon we just ran earlier. I forgot to unqueue for this dungeon. So we're going to run this one again. Oops. So pull out my Bahamut. Now, with not too long ago, they actually tweaked Summoner quite a bit. So I had to almost redo all my hotbars for Summoner and relearn how to play it. Because there was some direct attacks. There was a lot of DOT attacks that Summoner had. It was more of a... Summoner was more of a DOT crowd control than a direct damage. Let's see, pull out my Phoenix. Uh-oh, and our healer's down. Healer's back. I think the big reason why they tweaked Summoner was because largely people were just using Ifrit all the time. Because Garuda and Titan were more support styles than actual damage. So they tweaked the whole job so that all the summons are more damage, direct damage now. I said, come on guys, are we going to move these or not? Plus, they gave us new abilities that activate when we summon the various summons. Let's see. Oh. I'm just running with my basic Ruin. So don't want to summon Bahamut for just these two enemies here. There we go. Here, let me borrow your ley lines here for a bit, Black Mage. I still don't know how to spot that, but I'll move where everybody else does when it happens. That's not, as I discovered last run of this, that is not a stampede you want to be anywhere close to. Okay, so we're going to break that one. And I want to get behind this one. So this big attack doesn't hurt. And I come over here, slam him. Okay. Whoa! Ouch! I was gonna work on bringing the healer back to life, but he did it himself. Oh no, he went ahead and went back to the start. Because I didn't raise him fast enough. Let's see, aiming. Ah. Alrighty. Oh, I need to bring my carbuncle back. Like, why can't I summon anything? Oh, yeah, because I didn't summon my carbuncle. Who will my summons go through? Somebody's using our limit break. It's one thing I'm still... I mean, I like so much about this game, but that's one thing I'm not a fan of, is that limit breaks are for the whole party instead of individual characters. Now, I can understand making them stronger if everybody's got theirs. But, so let's see. So it's our tank's first time here. And Garuda's little attacks there. But I think we got a boss fight coming up, so I'm going to save the Phoenix Summon. Ooh, I don't want to be standing there. So my inventory fills up with more things that I don't really need. Okay, even though we just did this a little bit ago, let's see what I can remember about her attacks. Get outside of them, but just barely outside. Then back inside. Soul Nebula is what I want to sort of stay right about there. then get the heck out of Dodge as soon as I can. Oh, dang it. I got locked in the Stony Gaze. I got petrified. I'm in a good spot right here, though. Remembered on that one. Okay, got her. Ooh, our evaluation ranking last time was 7. This time it was 9. Fending, healing, casting I'm going to go ahead and pass on, aiming I'm going to greed. Well, I think I only have a couple of, yeah, 2 inventory slots left. Okay. Hey there, Ironhead. I would ask how you doing, but I kind of know, so... Aw. So she got my target before I can finish casting my spell. This dungeon is interesting. Oh, gotta move. Well, we're kind of invading a former village of, let's see. A former Reaper village location. That is being used as a portal by creatures of the void. So it's got to make for an interesting run. I can't help but wonder if the access to the void is what has the ceruleum deposit here so plentiful. Oh, I found a good spot. Warrior of the Light for the 13th? Yeah, probably. Well, because there was talk of the war that was going on there. In Zero's time. A little classic Final Fantasy battle music there to start it off. But I can't help but wonder if Golbez wasn't more of a general there that was manipulated into the manipulated into having the 13th become soul encapsulated by darkness by the Ashians. Why would you throw... Let's see. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Ouch. I've been doing so much Dragoon lately. I take a lot of damage. I keep wanting to turn on... yeah, right about there should be fine. Right about there's not going to be fine. Right about there should be fine. I take a lot of damage. I keep wanting to turn on Bloodbath, but that's a melee DPS ability, not a magic ability. Yeah, doing it with duty support with the NPCs does change it a bit because you can't learn from where your party members are lined up to avoid certain attacks. Get them all? Okay.
What? That's right. How do you like this?
I'm not a fan of attacks that target me or use me as the targeting point. Oh boy. I think I found a good spot this time. Not a fan of giving up, that's why I'm still alive. Oh yeah. And mechanics out the wazoo in these fights, too. Let's see. Black Mage, yeah. Poof my head like a mandragora in victory. And fun emotes too. So showing off the boss we just defeated and somebody celebrating with the bosses of this one are taken straight out of Final Fantasy IV. For this set, yes. Okay, now I need to take Lapis Manalis out and queue up just for Mount Ordeals. Okay. Then, so where am I at? Ooh, you know what I want to do? Go back to Rods at Han, repair some of my gear here. Because that is one thing this all of Final Fantasy XIV has done a lot of, is references and nods and connections to previous Final Fantasies. Let's go over here. There you go. Okay. First, I think I've got a handful of materials here I want to drop off. With my retainers for storage. Let's see, we're going to see if that will go onto my Dragoon, not my Dragoon, but my Reaper. Let's see, go find a merchant to sell a couple of things. Sell those. Now we got a bit more free inventory space. All this junk filling up my inventory is crafting materials. That, yeah, weapons from 7. Yep. Well, even like some of the bosses, some of the areas, a lot of the music. This is... If you don't know the previous Final Fantasies, that's fine, but if you know them well, this is a nostalgia run. There's a crafter here wearing a frog head, a toad head, and a swine body while they're crafting. You can glamour yourself up all kinds of fun ways in here. It's fan service glory, yes. But it still tells you enough of them and lets you appreciate them even if you don't know them from the previous games. If you know them, great. If you don't, you still know what's going on. Okay, tank. Check in, we can do this. And then wrap up for the day. Okay. Just letting my party members know it's my first time here. And I like that element for teleporting in the party members. Yeah, Alliance raids are based on the games.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
A couple of summoners here. A couple of summoners, Dragoon, Machinist. Dark Knight Warrior for tank, White Mage.
The archfiend of
And Sage for the healers. Okay, I have no idea where I want to be, what I want to be doing. Okay. I think I see what's going on. The paths are the blue lines are fuses. You're going to an outside platform that then does a ray attack. And just before it does, it locks everybody into position. When we first saw him, I thought he was like, looked like Kuja from 9. Ah! Okay, you can fall off the platform. Good to know. I was going to shift. I'm right in the line of fire. That was kind of rude. I get the pattern and method figured out and you go and change it on me. So that's going to shift over. So it's going to be that one is what's going to go off. And I'm right in the line of fire again. I had it figured out, I just couldn't get out of the way in time. Here's your standard DPS check. Take out the minions and the ads as quickly as you can. Quicker you take them out, the less power the boss has to charge up. Oh boy. He looks like, yeah, he's been flame touched a little bit. Woo!
You are the first to hold this form.
Did not know there was going to be a second phase. Guy just likes nuking the whole platform, doesn't he? Oh, those are big wide AoEs. I don't want to be there. Okay. I'm doing okay. My only death so far has been when I fell off. No, there was one other one. Okay, what are you going to screw with my head on this one now? So that's going to shift that way. So that's going to go over here. So it's going to be this one. Yeah, I got that one right. Okay. So that one, this one's going to shift over. So it's going to be this one again. I just noticed one of the party members' names is Wednesday Addams. I'm a little occupied in my rotation at the moment to notice what Wednesday's job is exactly. White Mage. Okay. That's an interesting twist. Wednesday Addams is a healer. Now, this is the attack sequence where I ran off the edge earlier. Yay, I managed to survive! I'm impressed with myself, even if nobody else is. Okay. Revealing his true power again. He's a very pissed off dude. We'll run this enough times. I will eventually learn how to dodge that attack. Didn't happen today, but it will happen eventually. And somebody's dropping the limit break. Hi. I got him down to what, 5%, 4% there? 3%? 2%? Got him! Hoy! Well, I don't know, would Wednesday Addams be better as a Dark Knight or maybe a Reaper? Let's go with the other summoner for the commendation. Let's see, since this was just a trial, there's no loot on it. Oh, I got a commendation out of that one too. And he's out of here. Yep. Yeah, would Wednesday Addams be better as a Dark Knight or a Reaper, or even a Black Mage wouldn't be bad for her. Ooh. If she could do solid black gear as a bard.
A step too slow.
That would be an interesting one. Look, there's a...
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
There's another streamer I enjoy named The Visual Pine. He's got a Final Fantasy XIV channel. I'm going to have to ask in there what job he think Wednesday Addams would have if she were a Final Fantasy XIV character. See, I know what it is he wishes to save. He wishes to bring the life back to the 13th. But what is it Golbez seeks? That's what I want to know.
You would know my lord's true purpose.
Yes, that's why I asked.
Very well. The knowledge will not change the outcome. Listen then, and learn how all began.
Echo!
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains? But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought.
And these four shadow figures are ones we've already defeated.
That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth.
I mean, this is their unenhanced, weaker, earlier forms. But
Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14.
Yep.
There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality.
Of course, they're accessing, going back and forth to the source.
If we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own.
Yep.
Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause.
His voice kind of reminds me of the narrator from Darkest Dungeon. Might be just more the mechanical tone to it, but
Kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
so I'm still trying to decide: is he an Ascian himself, or somebody who was manipulated by the Ascians? Or Ascians, as I like to call them, because they're all asses, all right.
And thus did we begin our great work.
you intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the source.
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
So basically you want to come back here to be able to die.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war.
Now, if anybody was the
I could not.
13th hero of light, I think it would have been this guy.
So in turn, you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
Yep. Just a simple yep.
No. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
Okay. Random storyteller guess here. Golbert isn't the hero of light from the other realm. He is Zero's former husband, lover, boyfriend, whatever. Significant other. And this whole desire he's got is to be back with Zero once again. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. But I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. Let's go with direct hit. Alrighty. There's nothing more for us here. What of Alzadal's legacy? Has there been word from Y'shtola and the others? It's toast. Look at a whole cluster of other people doing this are watching cutscenes right now. I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. Actually, I wanted to see 784, so we're halfway to being able to unlock another Manderville weapon. So I will do that another time. My green screen's a little funky today. There we go. That side's still up. There we go. Okay.